It's confrontation time on 90 Day Fiancé, and Chloe isn't holding anything back. This week's explosive episode brings long-simmering tension to the surface as Chloe finally faces off with Johnny's close friend, Kenner, who she believes has been enabling her boyfriend's bad behavior. Finally, some backup, Johnny says, as Kenner walks into the room, laughing off the awkward energy. But Chloe's not smiling. "Hi, Ken," she says, polite, but clearly ready for what's coming. She may be all calm on the outside, but behind that smile, Chloe's gears are turning. "I'm perfectly okay with Jonathan and Kenner having a friendship," she explains in a confessional. "But once I found out that he cheated, it opened the door for me to see Kenner differently. He's the one who creates the perfect space for Johnny's bad behavior. And that perfect space seems to be coming up again and again this season, from nights out with the guys to situations where Johnny insists nothing happened. But now, Chloe's done wondering. She wants answers. As the trio sit down together, things start light. "It looks like you were in the sun," Johnny jokes, trying to diffuse the tension. "You're still a little tan." "I am." Chloe laughs dryly. "Yeah, a little bit," he insists. "You are." Kenner chimes in with a grin. "Right," she says, crossing her arms. "Yeah, you are." But any trace of humor vanishes as Chloe leans forward, ready to address the real issue. "I no longer dislike you," she tells Kenner, a statement that sounds more like a warning than a compliment. "Thank you," he replies, cautiously. "It doesn't take long for things to heat up." Johnny admits, "She went spying on me at work today." "I saw you," Chloe fires back. "You didn't tell me," Johnny says. "You did not see me," he insists. Kenner tries to stay out of it, but Chloe calls him out directly. "You didn't see her." "I didn't see her," he says, raising his hands. "Well, she was over there," Johnny adds. "I saw her," Kenner admits with a nervous laugh. "And you say, 'Oh, he's with Kerr. They're fine.'" Chloe's eyebrow arches. "No, it's not that I said he's with Kerr. I said, 'Oh, he's with Kerr and nothing's fine.' That's when things turn tense." "Hey, you better be nice," Chloe warns him, her tone calm but cutting. "I don't want to have a problem with you." "You better not," Kenner shoots back, half joking, but Chloe doesn't flinch. "You better not," she repeats. Locking eyes, Johnny throws up his hands, trying to calm the situation. "We both better not," he says quickly. "Yeah, no, we better not." But Chloe isn't backing down. "Don't try to start a fight right here, please," Johnny pleads. "If you've seen me fight, this isn't me fighting," she says, dead serious. "This is me conversating." "That's how you talk to people?" Kenner asks, visibly thrown off. "Yes," she replies. "Don't be intimidated by me being scary. I stand on business." You have to stand on business with people, or they walk all over you. The air is thick, and Johnny knows it. "Since I met Chloe, she's been like that," Kenner admits in a confessional later. "So I know how she is already. Her personality is a lot. I always try to be nice and easy with her, because I have a hard personality too. I can be an A** too, but she's an even bigger one." And that's the dynamic that's kept to 90 Day Fiancé viewers glued to their screens all season long. Chloe versus Johnny. Johnny caught in the middle, and Kenner, the so-called best friend, who always seems to appear when things go wrong, Chloe's biggest issue. Loyalty, and she doesn't think Kenner has any when it comes to protecting her. Relationship, Johnny needs to take responsibility, she says in another confessional, but part of that is recognizing the people he surrounds himself with. And if one of his closest friends is helping him lie, helping him cheat, or covering up what he's doing, that's a problem. Fans online seem to agree. After the clip aired, social media lit up with reactions, with many siding with Chloe. "She's not wrong," one fan wrote on X. "If your friend is helping you hide things from your girlfriend, they're part of the problem," another viewer added. "Chloe's intense, but she's not crazy." Johnny's been shady all season, and Kenner definitely knows more than he's saying. Still, others defended the friendship. "Kenner didn't cheat," one fan argued. "Johnny did. Chloe's directing her anger at the wrong person." But for Chloe, it's about the principle and the pattern. "I've watched him go out with Kenner, disappear for hours, and then come home like nothing happened," she says. "If you're really my boyfriend, why does your best friend know more about your night than I do?" The scene ends with Chloe and Kenner still circling each other verbally. No resolution. just more tension building toward what promises to be another explosive confrontation later in the season. "I'm not intimidated," she says, as Johnny sits between them, visibly uncomfortable, "but I'm not going to let anybody disrespect me. Not a man, not his friend, not anybody." It's a line that perfectly sums up Chloe's entire 90-day journey. Fiery, outspoken, and determined to hold everyone accountable, whether they like it or not. And as for Johnny, well, he might just be realizing that, when it comes to Chloe, there's no easy way out. She's got a strong personality, he admits to producers. "Sometimes I feel like I'm in trouble even when I didn't do anything wrong. But then again, maybe I did." With every episode, the cracks in Johnny and Chloe's relationship are widening, and fans are left wondering if this couple will make it to the end of the season together. "I don't know how much more I can take," Chloe confesses. "I love him." But love doesn't mean ignoring the truth. For now, one thing's certain, the drama isn't slowing down anytime soon. Chloe's confrontation with Kenner might have started as a conversation. But by Joshua Day Fiancé standards, this is just the calm before the storm. And knowing Chloe, she's far from finished standing on business.